Weird.
This book is called How I Became a Pirate by Melinda Long and David Shannon.
Jobie.
Ow.
That's how you read.
How do I read?
If you have a flick, you can read.
You flick it.
Yep.
Pirates have green teeth. And when they have any teeth at all... Okay, we'll start again. Pirates have green teeth when they have any teeth at all. I know about pirates because one day when I was at the beach building sandcastles and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed into view. I knew that it was because its flag had a skull and crossbones on it, and because I could hear the pirates singing, "Hey-ho, blow the man down." They were a little off-key, though. What does that mean, off-key?
I don't know.
Oh, it means that they couldn't sing in tune. I tried to tell Dad, but he was too busy setting up the beach umbrella. I tried to tell Mum, but she was too busy slathering my baby sister with sunblock. So I went back to the sandcastle, but I kept an eye on the pirates. By then, they were rowing to shore. Freaky. When they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, "Oi there, matey! Be this the Spanish Main?" "No," I said. "This is North Beach." "Shiv my timbers," the pirate said. "We must have taken a wrong turn at Bora Bora."
At Bora Bora.
Everyone's bored at Bora Bora. He walked around my sandcastle and looked at the moat. Then he yelled back to his crew, "He's a digger, he is. And a good one to boot." "A good one to boot," the others agreed. "Up your name, matey?" And the head pirate asked. "Jeremy Jacobs, sir," I told him. "Well, Jeremy's Jacobs," he said, "you're looking at Braid Beard and his crews. We've been needing a digger like yourselves. We've a chest of treasure to bury." "Aye, treasure," said his crew. "You're coming with us," Braidbeard told me. I didn't think Mum and Dad would mind as long as I got back in time for soccer practice the next day. Ooh, he probably should have talked to his parents, hey? Do you think so, Gabe?
Yeah, they weren't listening to me.
But they weren't listening.
Yeah.
And that's how I became a pirate. As soon as we were on board, Braidbeard showed me all of the gold jewels. "Gots to find a safe place for this here treasure. It's high time we're off," he announced. "We're off!" they all shouted. And then we set sail. I was excited. It was an adventure like you'd never have believed. Captain Braidbeard had a parrot on his shoulder, and so much jewels and treasure you couldn't even shake a stick at it. Now there was plenty to do on board. The pirates taught me to sing sea shanties. The louder the better. And to say real pirate stuff like landlumber and scurvy dog. Be dinner time. I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learnt pirate manners. Braidbeard pounded his fist on the table and yelled, "Down the hatch, my laddies!" And all the laddies said, "Down the hatch!" Braidbeard gulped his food and said, "Hand over the meat." "The meat!" we all roared. Nobody told us to finish our spinach. There wasn't any. Or to chew our carrots. They weren't allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full, and nobody said please or thank you. That sounds great. I bet they had chocolate. After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates how to play soccer. Braidbeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arr, soccer! Arr, soccer!" the crew yelled. Then everybody dove for the ball at once, and it rolled right off the deck. "After it, me hearties!" Braidbeard commanded. "After it!" we all whispered. We fought over who would get the ball, but it didn't matter anyway, because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for soccer. By now, it was past bedtime, but nobody tells pirates to go to bed, or to take a bath, or to brush their teeth. Maybe that's why their teeth are green. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case. They don't change into pajamas unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to do, except for maybe swabbing the decks. I wanted to be a pirate forever. Would you like to be a pirate?
No.
Why not?
Because what if the ship sank? Could die.
But when I found out what else they don't do, when I couldn't stay awake any longer, I asked Braidbeard to tuck me in and read me a story. "Tuck in?" he bellowed. "Pirates don't tuck." "No tucking," said the crew. And the only thing they had to read was a map. "Don't you have any books?" I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. "Books?" I didn't even bother to ask for a goodnight kiss.
Who's Braidbeard?
He looks like Braidbeard looks like he has pretty bad breath, if you ask me.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story, but I was finally dozing off when a storm broke. Thunder boomed, and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin. They were all on deck. "Lower the sails!" Braidbeard shouted. "Batten down the hatches!" Everybody ran around yelling, and lowering and battening. Nobody had time to sit close and tell me it will be over soon. Nobody even noticed me. I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate after all. Just then, flash, crack, lightning hit the mast and split it right down the middle. "What we do now?" yelled one of the pirates. "We'll have to turn back," yelled another. "But the treasure!" hollered Braidbeard. "Where will we bury the treasure?" I stepped forward. "Maybe I can help," I shouted over the wind. "I think I know the perfect digging spot." When the storm was over, we rowed back to shore and buried the chest. We drew a map so we could find the treasure again, but I don't think I'll need it. Looks like he buried it right under the tree of his house, eh?
The apple tree.
In his backyard, right where the dog pees. After the pirates repaired the ship and got ready to set sail, before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, You'll make a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll be back to get it soon enough. Soon enough, the crew repeated. And if you ever need us, Blackbeard added, just run the Jolly Roger up your pole. Up your pole? What's the Jolly Roger?
No.
The Skull and Crossbones is another word for Skull and Crossbones is the Jolly Roger. And the other shouted, and maybe I will, but not today. I have soccer practice. And that is the end.
That book.
There's another book that's called Pirates Don't Change Diapers. I think he comes back to find the treasure.